Welcome back, everyone. Today work doesn't start picking up until later, so I figured I would record a video. I went to Goodwill today. I told you most of my gear I get from Goodwill from clearance. So I figured I would show you what I got today. Also, I have more than one bag, of course. I have one specifically for a friend or anybody else that's around. So if things happen while I'm here, I have my own bags, but I also have specific bags for other people if need be. I also have a bag for just me going out to the woods and having fun. So today I'll show you what I got from Goodwill and the bag that I have for whoever's with me. I'll try to keep it as quick as I can without cutting too much out of it. So first, mind you, I've only spent just over $10 for it. Maybe 12 and change, I think. They have a special deal. They have different colored tags, and each week they have a sale on a different color tag. Today's blue, so everything that with the blue tag is 40% off. So, first, Under Armour duffel bag. That is the Storm 1. Looks like a great bag, strong, in good shape. Throw it in the wash, cleaned up a little. Here, the Ogio bag. So, in pretty good shape, excluding the handle here. I could reattach it, but I don't really see much of a point. If I'm going to hang it, I can hang it from the straps. So I'll just cut that off, and we're good to go. Aside from that, it is in really good condition. And I can use this for a day pack or something like that. Maybe for my laptop and gear, all of that. Pretty nice bag, for what I paid for everything. Can't beat it. So we have a Under Armour sweater. Very nice. Great material, bit of stretch. It's hard to find clothes and jackets that are actually the right size that you're actually going to like. I managed to do that today. So, you get Under Armour for those kind of prices, you get it. Just the same, I found a 511 t-shirt, which looks basically brand new. I love 511, by the way. They make some great gear, great clothing. So being able to sport the 511, if I can get it, I'm going to get it. And that is exactly the right size for me. Can't beat it. Last thing I got is a little carry pouch that is exactly what I was looking for my camera, memory cards, and accessories, so I can keep everything together. Put a cable in there, and I don't have to go trying to figure out where I set my memory card because I know exactly where it is. For those prices, all of that for under just over $10, but 12 something. Can't beat it. Got to keep your eyes open. I go to Goodwill probably once or twice a week, give them a little bit of chance to get new items in. So now I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way, and we'll start on the other bug out bag. So this pack is a Teton Sports Explorer 4000. This was actually the first backpack that I actually bought. It was under $100. It's actually a really good bag for the price. Now I don't know exactly what's in here. I haven't gone through it in a while. So this is kind of a, my chance to check it out and see what needs to go and what needs to stay. So let's start with the side pockets, top, and work our way in. I'll try to keep this as quick as I can, so I'm not going to give too much detail about every item. So here we have piskers, saw, say little Camillus bushcraft style camping knife. Mariglow chem knife. A Husky multi-tool. Smith & Wesson pocket knife. Good and sharp, of course. The net bag. You can take a B branch, put that on there, and use it as a net if you need to. You got some bobbers in there. This is a fishing kit. So I removed the chalk line and restrung it with fishing line. It doesn't hold well with tension, so you can't like toss it out and reel it in because it's going to keep spinning and spinning. But you can use this just to hold the line, toss it out, and it comes out nice and easy. It's just a good way to store your line for when you need it. Kind of like using a hobo reel. Just a little tube with hooks, small weight, a compass, so lensetic compass. This one is from Indoor. A couple of head nets for bugs. Those are just the cheap ones, but they do work. Some tuna packets. Give you something to eat along the way. Earplugs. I have earplugs all over the place. Some gauze, some packing gauze, and a flashlight, which is the battery's separated at the moment. Cheap. I think they're like $1 at Walmart, but it's a flashlight. It does work. And there's also a headlamp in here. That's a Husky. So that's just kind of a little backup. It's not your main source of lighting. I'm a big fan of radios. You gotta have communication. If somebody's going with me, bit of paracord. It's a earpiece for the radio. Never used, of course, so you won't have to worry about having my ears in their ears. And batteries for the radio. On top, as always, I keep food. Mountain House, they are extremely lightweight, compact. You gotta eat a whole pack. They're supposed to be 2 servings per pack, but you're not gonna fill yourself up. You're not gonna be halfway decent with half of one of those packs. So I keep enough in there to last a couple of days. So you have a Sawyer squeeze with a platypus bag and a regular squeeze bag. The plunger that everybody loves to hate. These are horrible, but they do work, kind of. Say yo-yo. These are only for emergency. As far as I understand, you cannot use them for fishing. It's illegal. So, if it's not an emergency, don't use it. Can of fuel. Of course, you've got to have a cook set. The good old-fashioned Stanley cook set. Everybody loves these things. I haven't. I've used it a little bit on the stove and on the little burner, but never really put it in a fire. Really put it to use. This is a just a little cheap burner from Walmart. A little Ozark Trail type. Believe it or not, they actually work pretty good. They're something like $12, but they actually work. They're heavy, they're bulky, but it's not something that I would want to keep in my main bag. But you're giving somebody else a way to survive. They better not complain about it being a little heavy. Here's some of this is redundancies. Little Esbit stove. I think this one's from Coglins though. Probably a little too redundant. Those things don't really work all that well. But plenty of fuel for it. Little Diddy box. No Diddy. Alcohol pads. Some little bandages. Super glue and Dermabond. Again, you have to, if you get cut or something, you can glue it back together and it holds well enough. I put a razor in here. This one I can actually replace with one of the cheaper ones. But yeah, maybe not. So you can shave your face, keep yourself looking good like me, or you can shave a wound so that you can super glue it. But you should have a way to remove the hair. Try putting something like that on me, hairy as I am, it'll never work. Of course, brand new, never used, Carmex for lips, Burt's Bees, chapstick type deal. Couple sticks of fatwood, just in case, and some water tabs. Water bag. These things are great for camp, not so good when you're walking. But when you get to somewhere you want to hang out, you know, filter and fill up the bag. Some vacuum sealed ramen noodles. A couple of those, chicken and beef. I know a lot of people like the shrimp, not a big fan. Chicken or beef, that's it. Clean canteen. There's stuff in it. I'll get to it in a minute. Toilet paper. Gotta wipe the butt. That's a sleeping bag liner. Again, it's Florida, so more than likely you're not going to want to bundle up in a 30-degree or 20-degree sleeping bag. That's just a liner, something to put over you if it's a little cool at night. Tarp, just a little bit of a ground cover for you to sit on, or if you have to throw up a tarp, yeah, a little bit of something. There's a bigger one in here, or at least there should be. But, another bag that I gotta go through. Another bag to go through. Gregory water bottle. The Gerber fillet knife. Nice long, sharp, fine edge. Not great for bushcraft, but if you catch a fish, that's just a bit of netting, camouflage netting. If you're trying to hide, just something to throw over the top of you and not have to worry too much. I may switch that out with a actual hanging bug net. Seems a little more useful. This is a hammock. I am not going to pull it out of here. I have a snake skin on it with a bug net. The bug net is One Wind. Can't remember the name of the sleeping or the hammock though. But it's a whole thing, bug net around it, and then the snake skin pulled over it, and then stuffed into here. So everything is all together. That's why it's in such a big pack. But that gives you a little bit of a sleep system, get you up off the ground. Microfiber towel, keep it dry. And like magic, it's all nice and clean again. So let's get started with what we already got here. I normally try to keep the water type stuff in these bottles, gets them out of the way, keeps them from getting wrong, and keeps them clean. I try not to put anything more than that in here because I don't want fat wood floating around and contaminating the inside of the cup. More glow sticks. I guess that would be the exception to the rule. Cutlery. Gotta have something to eat with. These, I can't remember where I got them, but they're actually plastic. And they actually are pretty decent. Can you see what brand they are? Oh, my eyes are horrible. So, more water tabs. These are water bags. This would pretty much go into a smaller kit or into a pocket or something as an emergency. So these are they're sealed bags that you can fill with dirty water. You can put the tabs in it. You can actually boil the water in it, in these bags, but they're basically like a one-time use. You're really not going to get a whole lot out of them. But in a pinch, it's better to have these than nothing. Bits for the Sawyer squeeze, another Sawyer mini. Even though it's not my bag, this is for someone else. I want to make sure that whoever's with me has everything that they're going to need and isn't having to rely on me. So if we get separated, I want them to survive even though we're not together. And another tube for the water. And here we have leather gloves. You want something to keep your hands clean if you're, out messing around. That's just something to sit on. If it's in the way, you can pitch it. Not that big a deal. Oh, you know what? That's not even it. That's that's for the hammock. It's a pillow. It's an equipped pillow for a hammock. Sorry. This is just a box with cotton balls stuffed in it. Give you a little bit of tinder and something to start your fires with. And whoever is with me, I'll make sure that one of the first things we do is I teach them how to do that. So you put Vaseline or petroleum jelly on the cotton balls, rub it in real good, and it extends to the time of the fire. Gives you a little more time to work with. Batteries. It's another one of those little 9-volt lights. And AA and AAAs. The AA's, of course, would be for the radio. AAA's would be for the headlamp. Took me a minute to remember that one. A knife sharpening rod. I'm sure a lot of you recognize that type of rod. It's just something to quickly throw an edge on something. It's not going to give you a real fine, sharp edge, but it'll keep you moving. More chopstick and a trigger. Now I'm sure you've noticed by now I keep saying I'm not going to explain things, but I'm still explaining everything. Sorry. Habit. Mylar blankets. There should be 2 of them in there, just for emergency. Shouldn't need it, but I mean, really, you shouldn't need any of it. So just a little medical sponges and crinkle wrap. Pair of mechanics gloves. Some hot hands. So bandana. Some bleed stop. Medications, just some acetaminophen, ibuprofen, and Imodium AD. Garbage bag, just regular old construction grade. These are expanding towels. They are extremely cheap. They are, Disney princess style Dollar Tree, but they expand into a full sheet towel. So, here we have a can opener and a small concealable handcuff key. I don't know why you would need it, but it's here. So that's everything. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. So y'all have a good day. I hope to see you on the next one.